Hey kids, it's me again. How you doing? Yo, I just wanted to show some of my favorite science fiction films of all time. Now this is my complete selection. This is pretty much gonna be a part one, which I'm gonna have to do a completely different set later. Anyways, anyone, and I'm not gonna include the sequels. I'll probably be doing a different one. Anyways, any of these could be considerably Citizen Kanes of science fiction cinema, but there's a few here, and anyways, let's check them out. And the first one I have here is Starship Troopers, and you all know what this is. The sequels to this movie do not do the first one justice at all. This is an all-around just fun film, and the special effects for the time and still today are astounding, and I mean, really, wow, they surprise me. And the gore is all there, it's all good. It's kind of funny too. It's sort of like it's a war between humans and bugs, and they're huge and they're impossible to kill. It doesn't take itself too seriously, it also does. If that makes any sense. If you haven't seen this, check it out. And don't get the sequels, they all suck. The next one is The Terminator. Now, this one is awesome. This is the one where the Terminator is actually the bad guy instead of the good guy. I think that's what made this one awesome. That's what I really liked about it, and yeah, good film. This one is another Arnold Schwarzenegger science fiction film. It's Predator. This one's far better than the second one. The second one was okay, but wasn't even close to this. And it's just downright disgusting looking. The blood is all there. Great film, and those Alien vs Predator movies are just downright garbage. But in case any of you saw the Alien vs Predator movies without seeing this, they don't do this justice at all. Not the least bit. Check this out. Wait a minute. Can this even hear me? Alright, the next one is Serenity. Now this one's very, very underrated, and a lot of people didn't watch it because they didn't see the TV show Firefly. Anyways, this is just a fun film. You gotta check this out. I don't want to give anything away, but check it out. Super Mario Brothers. Now this is pretty cool too. This is one of them I really like a lot, and a lot of people pretty much hate, and I mean hate this movie, and I don't understand why. This is just an all-around fun little film. I don't know why. When I first saw it, I was really young, and yes, I played the game first, and then I saw it and was like, hey, that was pretty cool. And you all know what this is. This is just a fun film. Next one is some people think is an overrated film, and it's The Matrix. This is just a good film, and I don't think it's that. Well, it kind of is. I guess it is kind of overrated in a way, but it's still just a great film. I mean, you just watch it, it's just like, wow. And especially for the time period that the special effects were in. This was like an extremely high budget film too. I think anyway. I'm not entirely sure what the budget was for this. Anyways, if you haven't seen this movie, you should. Even though I'm pretty sure a lot of people have seen this movie. It's just an all-around fun film. Just check it out. The next one is I, Robot. This is the one starring Will Smith as this one person who does not like robots because a robot saved his life instead of saving a young girl's life, and that's the only good robot that's still alive. The rest of these like white ones are evil, and not a lot of people know this, but this is actually based off of the book. I'll be right back. It's based off the book I, Robot, and I know this is one of the books that came out during the time of the movie, but it was actually based off the book of the same title. This book is good too. On like I Am Legend, the two movies have nothing. The book and the movie almost have nothing in common, but unlike I Am Legend, this was good, and I Am Legend was just a piece of trash. The next one is a lot of people don't like this one. I mean, a lot. Godzilla, the American version, and it's not that bad. I mean, it's pretty good for what it was, and I actually enjoyed it a lot. Probably because I'm a fan of Matthew Broderick. I never found anything that wrong with it. I mean, sure, it's not high class or anything, but it's still fun. You just watch it, kick back, relax, and you say, it's Godzilla, and you just destroying everything. I mean, don't try and put logic into it. If you're trying to put logic into like a giant monster movie, then you're pretty much a moron. The next one is probably my favorite out of the Godzilla franchise, and it's Godzilla vs. Mothra. This is probably because it's the first one I ever bought. This was actually the first DVD I bought myself. Yeah, I know, that's kind of sad. Anyways, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. This is just a giant monster film. And it's about Godzilla facing Mothra. And Mothra is legitimately a good character in this. Check it out. Yeah, wow, that was horrible. I'm sorry. I should have been able to say more. Anyways, the next one is Aliens. Wow, I did not expect to put that in here. The reason I put this one in is because I already had the showed the original and my favorite slasher films, and a lot of people have these already, and this is what it looks like on the inside. And like I said, in case any of you are wondering, the Alien vs. Predator films do not do these films justice by any means. I mean, the Alien vs. Predator films are just boring, and they need to not make any more. I mean, the comic books were good, and yes, they are based off a comic book series, and I highly recommend them, but I don't like those movies. Alright, the next one is great film. I love this film. I watched it a lot when I was young, and Charlton Heston is the Omega Man, and I know it's just called the Omega Man. This is probably my second favorite adaptation of the book I Am Legend, which I'll put a review for that book up sooner or later. This is all around just a great, fantastic film. It is much, much better than that crap fest I Am Legend. And I know in like almost all my videos I mention that piece of trash, but that movie was just so bad. I mean, those vampires were just so unconvincing. And the thing about this one is there's no vampires, but at least it stayed true the whole they don't go out to the light thing, which I Am Omega took away. And in case you're wondering, that's the direct-to-DVD adaptation of I Am Legend, which was released in the same time I Am Legend was released to theaters. And surprisingly, I Am Omega was much more entertaining than I Am Legend. But none of them could do the book justice. But even though it couldn't, this is still a great film. And I have the original movie, The Last Man on Earth, but I consider it more as like a science fiction. That's more like a horror film. I found it, but it can be considered science fiction, and I just debated it, and I wanted to show that in a different video later. Anyways, this is the last one I have. Are you ready for it? Because I'm not. I'm really not. John Carpenter's They Live. Now this is legitimately the Citizen Kane of science fiction thrillers. This is just an all-around great film, and if any of you don't know what this is, this film is about this one guy who's living on this planet that's been taken over by aliens that look like that, and they are controlling people through subliminal messaging, and they're hiding within human disguises through this radio signal. And there's these glasses that help people see them, and so once he figures out who they are, he starts going around and killing them all off one by one, and that's as much as I want to give away. Oh no, oh yeah, and near the end scene, they actually make mention of, he actually makes mention of John Carpenter and George A. Romero, and if any of you saw this movie, then you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, that's my favorite sci-fi films. Peace.